Hey folks, Quill18 here, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Hearts of Iron 4. We are the Hellenic State, that is fascist Greece. What was Mexican Soviet Republic was considering doing some shenanigans against us. Okay, fine. We are currently fighting in Asia, mostly fighting the complete lack of supply. That is the situation over here, but we're about ready to go for our next step. We were just waiting, I think, to accrue a little bit of planning bonus. We're actually pulling our lighter armies away from the front to free up supply for our allies, who don't do anything anyway, but we may as well try to give them a little bit of an edge. Try to stop them from hurting themselves so much, if at all possible. Start working in a signal company. It is a really good division, the signal company. Really, really good. I don't think it would make much of a difference here because reinforcement speeds hasn't really been a thing. When we get signal company, if we do fight an area where we're stacking more divisions and we're more worried about the reinforcement speed, what we might do is pull out the support artillery and leave the rest in there. Or if we know we're going to be fighting in a high supply area, maybe we can get rid of the logistics thing. But the thing is, it feels like there's just never enough supply when we play. Just never, ever, ever enough. Oh, it's almost 43. So first, let's do the industry stuff. But yeah, we will keep working towards mechanized. We don't want mechanized in this area because the supply sucks so much. But if we do go into the Americas, I think we're going to want that. We're going to need to preserve some manpower if nothing else. So we're going to appreciate that. Okay. Planning bonus. Oh, planning bonus is still building up. We did staff the planning office to accelerate it. Oh, we've got free dockyards. We must have just finished some ships, yes. Now, we still don't have much in the way of the tech. What I'll do is I'll keep building... oh, we did unlock the cruiser submarine because of the thing. That's true. Now, we want the submarine to literally just be a raiding submarine. We're going to give it the best engine. We'll give it the best built-in torpedo here. We could... Where's the radar? Because I want it to be cheaper so we can have bigger numbers more than anything else. I mean, having more torpedoes does mean it can win the combat against the convoys faster. I guess we will go ahead and do this. And I like to put this as my rating symbol, I think. Yes, I like to use this. This is my rating submarine. Raider over here. I'm going to save that. Do this. Build it here. Let's go and organize our navy at this point. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to split these subs into their own thing completely. Same thing here. All these subs, we're going to throw you in there. What I might do, actually, is SS times 10. Accessory? I don't remember what I was using for some of these. These are my Raider submarines. We're going to save this little template for 10s and be ready to go. And so these are going to be my... submarine Raider theater, which means if I go into the production over here, you're going to deploy into the Raiders supply over here, and the this is automatically set to reinforce from the template from the reserves, so that should start operating there. I haven't given you a mission yet, but I'm okay with that. Just build up some numbers first of all. But does it not remove? Oh, I mean, it's 15 of 10. I wonder if it's going to put them in there. What I'll do, actually, is I'm just going to split you... Best way of doing this. Split the task force. Yeah, split the task force in half. There we go. I want to do this. I want to set you to that template, okay. And set you to that template as well. All right, and then you'll reinforce and you'll be ready to go when we start giving you some orders. Awesome. Okay. We need, like, the periscopes and stuff, too, don't we? Alright, you guys are doing great work over there, France. Max credit. We've got some org waiting. We've got some planning bonus waiting. Although we're nearly there. Some units are still slightly nudging around. There we go. Everyone's in position now, so everyone will start getting a planning bonus. Alright, you know what? I'm going to say go. So we're going to hit this. We're going to hit makeshift bridges. So river crossing speed and a river attack bonus, mostly to help cancel the river attack penalty. Because there are definitely going to be some rivers in the way. Most of you are going to push now. Before I unpause and let the battle plan happen, I think what I'll do is I will manually give a few attack orders to make sure we've got some nice focused attacks happening. You guys go over here, do that way, because that should be able to punch through just fine. Here we don't be attacking the two provinces with not that many troops, but this guy's weak, and tanks are not very good on the defense. So that seems okay. And then over here, there you go. So I just wanted to make sure to have a few focused attacks that I was pretty confident were going to lead to an easy breakthrough. And then what we're going to want to do with our units here, I'll tell you what, just this one, I'm going to very manually like run you out, take the airport, and then take this city. We'll probably cancel before it gets there, but I just want to encourage that very aggressive walking forward, because some of these are just going to decide to, you know, do something else they don't care about quite as much. If we can get to the other side of the river very quickly, that's going to make a big difference. We might even be able to cut these guys off. Oh, I do have a cipher against Manchukuo. I will use it, and then I'll just, I guess I can't pause it now. Okay, until it's done. When it's done, I'm not going to care about doing another cipher. Civilian factories are ready to go. There is some broken down stuff over here. Hopefully we can fix that soon. Let's take a look at the supply issue over here. I mean, actually, so the only reason you don't have enough supply is from something way over here. All right, I can work with that. That's actually looking much better. It's just, oh, hold on, I queued some of these up wrong. Let me reset. And actually, not even put it at the front. We can do the repairs first, that's going to be fine. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 1, 1, 1, and then 1 over here. Yes, let's get that repair done as quickly as possible. And this as well. Yeah, let's focus on that first. It's going to be very relevant to my own troops as opposed to just helping out my allies. You over here, cross that river immediately. You guys attack here. You might not succeed. Oh, it looks like you will, actually. But mostly it was to stop them from moving in here, so we've got a free move across the river. Infiltration is done. Look at that. Supply consumption goes down. Let's get the night attack bonus as well, which is very handy. Perfect. You're going to be on the defense, but that's going to be very easy because these guys are going to attack over there. I'm going to move one more province, and you over here, you're going to do something like that. And then we should hopefully be able to just keep pushing without them having an opportunity to get any dig in at any point whatsoever. You're going to tackle that, which is going to be okay. We do have... Okay, my allies are attacking a few other places. That's great. I mean, they have supply now. So, you know, that's going to help a lot, as it turns out. Oh, yeah, that's going to be the coastal defense over here. Ensure your air superiority is not really present. Back an enemy has it. Actually, you can go back and finish this push. That's going to be fine. And yeah, you do that, and then something like this. Or change plans. You're going to help take the airport into that. Because denying them this airport is going to do good things for us. A, we might be able to use it ourselves, and B, it'll stop them from having as much of an air presence over here. And that does have a pretty big impact on things. Okay, hopefully our troops are going to move in here fairly quickly. Let's do this. We might not beat this guy. No. Although, right now the combat's not looking so bad. Surprisingly, despite our lack of war. I'm a little bit worried about getting caught out here. I wonder if we can beat this guy. No, so let's not. Okay, I'll take the city and then... Okay, never mind. Halt. And actually, we didn't take the airport. But just hold there. We might have to fall back and grab that. But if we can get more units up in here, then we can do a nice multi-angle attack over here. In fact, what I'm going to do is I'm going to shrink our front line thusly. Focus more of our troops. You guys, let's do a big right click over here, which may or may not work out in too many places. Do that, and actually do this instead. Nice. And then a little something like that, which I'm going to enjoy. Good push there. You are going to complete that and push forward to the other side immediately. You're holding, which is nice. We're not pushing through over there, but that should be okay. I'm going to push through over here. I don't think we're going to be able to pinch these guys off, unfortunately. They might have a little bit too much there, but I don't know. Maybe. And yeah, these groups aren't doing anything. Well, some of them went by sea to do this. I don't know if I like that idea. Tell you what, I'm gonna just. This is gonna be a very silly front line, but just to get you to do something, I'm gonna tell you to play. And yeah, just strategically redeploy here, spread out, and at some point maybe we'll right-click you. We got free military factories. Okay, so what are we looking for? That's not too bad. I think we might want to ramp up the fighters, or maybe we don't need to ramp up the fighters until we get to like very end game sort of situation here. How much motorized do we have banked? Okay, 2.3k. Can't really start tank production right now. That wouldn't make much sense. What I'm going to do is I'm going to pre-bank a little bit more support equipment. And maybe we'll bring this up to here, actually. Okay. Stuff that isn't going to go obsolete. We'll bank it now, and then we can move our production to something else later on. Alright, red still moving aggressively, which is what we want. It'd be nice to do a little cutoff over here, but it's not a big deal. It doesn't happen. Same thing here. It would be really nice if we could do this. Yeah, let's see what we can do. Policy changes, that's just the tank designer. Right, which I still want that one light tank designer. Okay, I don't care about these unassigned divisions right now. We can't move more units to the front. Do that. Apparently no one's popping this thing, which is kind of annoying. I guess you're still doing a bunch of strategic redeployment over here. Okay, so we'll wait before we give you anything else. Maybe I will go and add you to green. Okay. Now, in terms of red... You can assist there, and you assist over here as well, because that should work fairly well, I would hope. I don't know. A little bit of this. This actually might be an area... Yeah, so I was going to say, I don't think there's that many things in reserve that I don't think the reinforcement rate is really the make and break for us. Here, help out with this, please. Alright, heavy tank tech. Just keep burning through here. We're going to go to modern tanks. And it's going to be to create actual modern tank divisions. We're not just looking to add a tank to our infantry divisions. We're going to want actual armor. And it would help a lot on our attacks over here, but it would also be unbelievably expensive in terms of supply to run the movement in this area. Atlantic Air Force is done, so we can't do the double-headed Aquila because we don't have Byzantium. Byzantium. Okay, alright. These are all things that are kind of annoying me. That we are not Byzantium right now. You guys are sitting here. You have a fair amount of work. I'm going to get you to help out with this right away, please. That should be able to punch through there just fine as soon as you reinforce. There we go. I get you to go here, and you go here. Currently undefended. Someone's moving in there, but someone with no orb. Looks like the city push here is working out. That's nice to see. And yeah, this green push, this green border is ridiculous, but everything about the fighting over here is pretty ridiculous all the time. Defend there, counterattack, good. Take it. This guy's going to have no supply. Place is going to be surrounded. We'll just be able to smash him in just a sec. Go. Advanced artillery, and it is 43. We can finish this, and we can switch you over to the newest artillery as well. All right. How's our trade supply? Yeah, we're good everywhere. Are we... We're importing that. Yeah, I should have canceled that a while ago. Damn it. We're fine. I think we were giving away one factory for like 80 steel, but it's still silly. Alright. That's done. You guys are going to push thusly. We haven't done any naval invasions all game. I don't think there's been a good situation where it would have really been called for. We got some occupation resistance. We've got enough points to make a change here. Let me grab the mobile tank designer. So we get the 15% armor research speed, and then we get some good boost to some other things as well, which I want. Oh, back here, go here. There's no one in this province. I mean, come on. Chop chop. You can do it. Whew. How's our status of repairs? It's actually not too bad. Not too many things are smashed. It's good to see. Disrupting the great powers. Yeah, we have that submarine stuff. We'll work on naval doctrines at some point too. Actually, we might want to start on more of that. If we are going to go after the Americas, yeah, it's going to be some serious naval work to put in there. Starting to complain about lack of supply again. I think you can still push. What I'm going to do is I'm going to shift-click over here to encourage just constant pushing towards Beijing, which should mostly be okay. Just have to make sure that we don't, you know, overextend ourselves anywhere. I'm going to shift-click with green as well, or wherever they might be, to come and make some moves this way. Looks like this is mostly collapsing, which is nice. This is going along well. I think France lost some ground over here and actually is going to get some dudes booped as well that have gotten encircled. Still pretty good. And if we can keep denying the coast, all these guys just starve out completely. In fact, it's probably starting to be more of a problem. You can see some skulls over here. What I'm going to do is two of these fellas. I'm going to make sure you're going down to Tianjin. And then we'll see after that. So some to Beijing, Tianjin. I don't know if there's any useful capitulations to be had over here. There might be. It'd be really nice, actually, if you guys... Actually, I'm going to create a few more to this. Ended up cutting off this entire group. That would be kind of lovely, and it's very much possible. You are, instead of going to Beijing, are just going to go and expand this out like this, and you're going to do that as well. Give us a little bit more width and playroom over here. I need you to come here and do that. And just keeping some of these guys pinned like this, even with an attack that doesn't mean that much, isn't so bad. I mean, yeah, we're taking some more casualties, although we've got plenty of manpower now. I mean, plenty. Plenty by our standards. For a lot of nations, that would be like an irrelevant amount. But it works for us. Actually, let's do here into that. Cut off more of these ports. Okay, we've got some of our garrisons are in here. If we go and check this, minimum division's 3. That doesn't sound right. There are really only 3 ports for you to guard? Huh. Well, we can do this now too. Not really interested in defending the north. There's no supply or anything there. If someone lands there, they're going to have a rough time. And here, and there. Alright. Well, keep working on it. Good job. These battle plans are getting a little chaotic, but that doesn't mean they don't work. Just going to shrink the red line a wee bit. We still have the go button on, and we still have a bunch of vaguely clicked commands for some of these guys. Cipher from Japan is decrypted again. Well, let's go! Okay. Let's try to do this. Again, it'll cut off more of these guys from supply, which will be huge. Plus, you know, places with stars are the capital of the countries, which are places with lots of victory points, which are good for capitulations, but also good for local supply production. Now, we could get cut off over here. I don't think I'm too worried about that actually happening. Maybe what I'll do, instead of pushing down that way, is I'm just going to come around here. These guys will then be encircled, and we'll take away some more control points from them. Nicely. I'm going to move in here, and then do something like that. Yeah, they're having to GG out of this area, and I don't blame them. They can read what is happening. The writing's on the wall. Go right click to select these guys. We can delete that battle plan and make sure you're actually assigned to... Oops. Oh, I'm still in delete mode. Well, that's kind of annoying. Go, and these guys... Oops, these guys with the red exclamation marks. Not... There should be one more. Add to there. There you go. That's what I was trying to do in the first place with those guys. Boom, boom, boom. You're doing this. You're cutting off some dudes over that way. And you're cleaning up this. Which should just deny an easy place for them to re-land. So I like that. Boom, boom, boom. A little bit of this. You pop that. You pop that. And you can, yeah, just go to wherever you're supposed to go. Alright. So, I mean, Japan's not going to capitulate anytime soon at all. Because we haven't touched their stuff. There is some capitulations on the mainland that might be coming soon, and that will help to accelerate some things. It'll limit a few troops, a few holdings, give us some equipment maybe. Not just us, but also for our allies. So that could all be very handy. See, these guys, I wish they were actually moving. Like, it's great, they're helping to secure the front or something. Yeah, but they're not actually doing anything for us. They're not even cleaning up areas that are empty. You know? I'm happy we pulled back some of their troops. And yeah, building all that infrastructure made all the difference. We'd never have been able to do this if we hadn't gone through and built a bunch of infrastructure. No, what are you complaining about? Oh, you might have had garrison orders over there. Okay, that's fine. We're still going to do this now. And that. And actually, even green, maybe. Who's actually near here? Let's do this. Halt what you thought you were doing. And come back over here. I realize it's going to pull some of the green dudes out of here. I'm okay with that. I think I'm fine with this move as well. I mean, there's a chance we get cut off over here, but we've got a decent amount of width, and our allies are moving in. I mean, they're not doing much in terms of actually attacking, but they are, you know, at least they're there as a roadblock to slow some things down. Oh yeah, these guys, I mean, they're out of supply, although they haven't been out of supply that long, and we'd be attacking with pretty thin troops here. You know, I'll change my mind. We'll just get you two to wait and arrive, and then we can clean you up a little bit later, maybe. Meanwhile, Team Red Sauce. You know, I think I like the idea of continuing to push down the coast. Assuming our flanks are going to be defended, which is a pretty risky assumption, but we're going to go with it anyway. We're going to do this. We're still going to do a lot of manual right clicks. Let me grab the airport right over here. I'm not too worried about being overextended yet. I mean, we could do spearheads and things too, which is sort of thematically what we're doing, but I don't necessarily trust the automated battle plans to do the spearheady things that I really want. Not. There's some supply shortages in a few places, which is to be expected. How's actually Team Red? Team Red's is fine with supply, which is nice to see. Teal and green. Yeah, see, these guys have like no war anymore. We just need to have any troops. They need, again, Germany's here, Italy's here. Like, these guys have nothing left. Look at their organization. They have nothing. Just freaking attack, you dumbasses. Well, eventually our troops will get in position and then we'll just go. I'm going to get all you guys to just do a big right-click move over here. Deny these ports, and then we'll just keep doing that. Is this, Okay, it's still enemy. It's not us. It might be different factions. Commandant threat receding. Okay. Does this having to do with, like, is this Chinese stuff? Oh, you're still coming from a million miles away. Strategically redeploy there. There you go. See, even my lightweight green units are just, like, collapsing these guys because they have no org. Okay, back to red. It's the front that, you know, where hairy things are actually happening. I'm going to do this. I mean, I'd like you to actually push for real, but let's clean that up. Give it a little bit more width. Actually, let's have you go to Haifa. And you, same thing, we're going to go and get you to do this, because these are obviously going to be captured soon. Construction 5. Oh, yes, let's keep going through this. I'm going to get one of you to come here right away. And yeah, really, Japan's going to have no ability to produce any supply over here, which is nice. Push, push, push. Oh, nothing's being deciphered? See, why does it go on pause? Okay, and I can cancel this. And I can just cancel this and just clean things up. That's going to be okay. I mean, at some point, we do need ciphers for Canada and the United States. You know what? We probably don't have to rush the Japanese cipher either anymore. I don't think it's going to be relevant for the fighting we're about to do. Because, first of all, we've got the win, and secondly, it might not be done in time. And then we can... but we'll still have it charging up for later for the island. No divisions assigned to this. Alright, let's do that, and let's start another sort of right-click kind of move here. For you guys who are going to go this way. No, not that many of you. God damn it. You guys. There you go, like that. And like that. And you're going to run up the river a little bit more. And you're going to finish that, please, because it's a mess. Okay. The red front, I'm going to shrink a little bit more. Make sure to do this. We'll meet with the land owned by France, occupied by France right now. Signal company is done. We're going to power through this. We're going to want it for something. I think our tank divisions might have that. We actually might even... Ooh, we probably want the maintenance crew for our tanks divisions, actually. That is fairly likely. I don't think we ever finished redesigning our mountain divisions, which we could do now. Yeah. First of all, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to make them... Really? Our special forces limit still hasn't gone up? Okay. Well... for now. Sometimes with my elites, I don't put the field hospitals on because there's fewer of them, so it's less costly, but we are really going to have to nurse our manpower. I don't want to go to the next level of manpower laws, if I can help it. Because then our production will really start to sink. I get all the torpedo discounts. All the submarine discounts, rather. Yeah. Help out with this. Okay, move down this way just for now. We'll take Ningbo later, but it's not actually being held by Japan, so that's good for us. We've got tons of discounts already to some naval stuff. So let's get started. Yeah, unlocking the snorkels is actually really powerful. What's this decision? War propaganda. No! I don't want more propaganda! How many times do I have to teach you this lesson, old man? Alright. We've got a capitulation. That's going to help clean some of this up. Also over here. Man. I don't know. Just do this. Great stuff. Now do this. Yeah, I think these are the Chinese communist cells. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. And I actually don't know. We'll probably do more investment scheme stuff later on. For now, we can mostly just hide this stuff. Okay. Atlantic states looking nice and big. I mean, that requires us to do more of the policing, but we're doing it with Russian manpower, so that's not a problem. Meanwhile, over here... Here... You're pushing that way, which is great. I'm going to get some of you to keep pushing this way right away. Get the battle plan on as well. Do we actually have a forward thing? Okay. Whoa! Man, that got messy real fast just because of the capitulation and where people are holding things. Huh. Well. Huh. Cannot enter Oh! They capitulated to Communist China, who we're not at war with. Okay. Well, that is a thing that exists that is going to be super annoying. Let's plan that as a battle plan. But then otherwise, I'm going to take half of these guys and just right-click over here. I was going to say, I don't know what path they'll be able to take. But I'll do a bit of a push there anyway. While also organizing a bit of a go move over here. Yeah, this is going to be really, really messy. Okay, no, I wanted you to do this. There we go. And the rest of you push forward and clean this up. Okay. They want some of my manpower? No. No, thank you. Yeah, see, America's dropping some troops in here. Being able to stop them from having a big presence here is going to be very, very, very important. Boom, boop this guy, and you as well. Thank you. You guys... Oh, actually, you guys boop there. You guys just halt, and I don't know. Come here. I should do some of that. Before they group back up. Yeah, what a goddamn mess. You ready to move down this way? Oh, we got Canadians I gotta beat up over here. No! I don't want to do that. Oh. You know, sure, I've killed millions and millions and millions of people. But not Canadians. That'd be wrong. It's still pretty messy here. Hopefully, my allies will actually go and clean some of that shit up. I don't really have a lot of faith in them. Meanwhile, yeah, kicking this part out is going to be useful. We can't... So unless I were to declare war against the 4th International... But why would I do that? Well, to clean up the border gore, I guess. I mean, theoretically, right now, we're just waiting for a peace deal. The problem is this. The miners are not... Well, hold on. I am at war with a communist China? Oh. I thought I couldn't enter their borders. Didn't I just try to enter their borders and I couldn't? Akuste. Etimos. I don't know. I'm slightly confused. Etimos. Actually, do this first. And these guys don't have a port anymore. So let's make sure to clean this mess up immediately so they can't go home. They can't break out. And that's good. Let's expand our garrison over here. And again, they've just been told to guard naval bases. Now they're saying they need 21 to do that. So what we're going to do is... Do I have more of my garrisons? Yeah. So... 13 selected. Actually... Oh, wait, no. I was thinking the wrong one. So I need... Let me bring it up to 24. So we need 7 more. Boom. There we go. So they'll have a few to spare, but we're going to be adding a little bit more border to their work anyway, relatively soon. You're coming in here. This is going to get trashed. And then we'll redraw some borders. I guess it's because it's not letting me draw a border against both of the fronts because they're completely different enemies. No, I can't enter here. Am I at war with them? No, I'm not. Oh, I must have clicked someone else. Except, Okay. I'm here. This is Communist China. Oh, they're in the 4th International, but they haven't been called in. Okay. Alright. I'm getting it. Slowly. Very slowly. But it's happening. Alright, we'll boop some more dudes over there. This is being cleaned up here. So at a certain point, I can probably, you know, leave with my troops and just assume the AI will do a ting somewhere. Supplies are okay in all these places right now. It's actually territory I currently control, so I could build some stuff, but I don't know if I'm going to end up with this under my control. So I don't know if I'm going to prioritize that. So really, we're looking to start rebuilding at home here. Probably just more military factories. So yeah, let's cancel those. Build this order instead. Bunch of military factories. There's still a bunch of things getting blown up. I don't know how close we are. Well, we're not close to piecing out anyone. Well, the 4th International, if we declared war on Communist China, and assuming the Mexican-Soviet Republic gets beaten up by someone, and they are at war with this. Well, Great Britain is landing in here. Okay, oh shit, the Axis are actually doing a really good job here. Maybe okay, I'm definitely going to want to pull my troops out soon to assist on what's going on over here. I think I might manually want to move them over here to make sure they cross from Western Europe into over here, especially since we don't have much of a naval presence. Actually, that's the other thing I could queue up is maybe a ton more naval bases. Or sorry, shipyards. Which wouldn't be a terrible idea. And then we can start getting some cruisers for patrol ships and more destroyers as well. Just get a crap ton of destroyer escorts. We know the destroyer escort design that we want, right? If you take, you want the earliest possible hull, the cheapest as possible. You want absolutely nothing on it except what is required by your design. I guess the fire control. Oh no, there's more production cost for it. Torpedoes and the lowest engine. Like the destroyer escort needs basically nothing. Even though it's stupid as hell, this is all you need. Theoretically, I'm going to put on the torpedo launchers just because. It feels really stupid and cheap not to do it. But the subs on raiding missions, if they just get spotted, they run away. So what happens is they engage the escorts send out a message, the destroyers show up, the subs instantly run. So what we can do with this is basically just cheap as possible with lots of them, destroyer escorts, and that is it. And yeah, there, the shield symbol works for me over here. So, I mean, we sort of want to maybe put that job in here. And we're going to want plenty of construction, and we're going to want like 100 of these things. Right now, we'll just put them in the Greek theater group, and we'll arrange it. I mean, we're not building anything right now, but at some point, maybe we will. We do need a lot more shipyards if we're going to do that. But we are going to want to escort our convoys. I mean, our allies might be doing some of it, but we'll probably want our own. Looks like Great Britain's actually doing a great push in the United States, which is nice. We could probably help out a lot if we were there instead of here, but I mean, at some point we do have to declare on the on Communist China. I'm surprised they just haven't joined in the war. And then at some point we have to take care of Japan, and that will be another big. We need a giant navy of doom to give us a certain amount of superiority, and we're not building a navy that does that right now. We will try to tech up and hopefully get ourselves our nice sort of maybe attack cruiser kind of configuration or something. We'll just need naval superiority in a zone for a moment, or we do it with paratroopers. That might be the other possibility, although we need a crap ton more planes for that as well, and we're pretty far away from being able to produce enough of that. But, you know, we're doing pretty good with what we've got. I mean, mostly I think we'll probably just send some troops over here and assist with a push. Unfortunately, because we're not occupying any of it, we won't actually be able to build any infrastructure to support what's going to happen here. But It's not so bad on the east. It's mostly a problem when you end up on the west side, but there's a lot of victory points on the east. We will have to push somewhat to get the United States to capitulate, but I don't know, maybe we can focus along the coast and it won't be too shabby. Anyway, we're going to put a cut in here. Folks, thanks a lot for watching another episode. Loving how this Let's Play is working out, even though the border gore is pretty apocalyptic. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye-bye.